They called themselves the Blue Spaders, soldiers of the 26th Infantry Regiment, part of the fabled 1st Infantry Division, the Big Red One. From the sands of North Africa to the shattered fields of Europe, they were the hammer of the Allied advance, and they paid for every inch of ground in blood. This is their story of grit, leadership, and unyielding courage. The 26th Infantry Regiment's lineage reaches back to February 2, 1901, when it was formed from veteran units of the U.S. Regular Army. They fought in the Philippines, on the Western Front in World War I, and were among the first American units to face German troops in 1917. It was in France they earned their nickname, the Blue Spaders, taken from the blue spade symbol on their distinctive regimental insignia. Their motto was simple, and it would echo through every war that followed: strike and hold. When America entered World War II, the 26th Infantry stood ready as a proud component of the 1st Infantry Division. Under the leadership of Colonel John F.R. Seitz and later Colonel John T. Corley, the regiment trained for a new kind of warfare: mobile, mechanized, and amphibious. They didn't know where they would fight, only that they'd be first to land and last to leave. On November 8, 1942, the Blue Spaders made their combat debut in Operation Torch, the invasion of North Africa. Landing at Oran, Algeria, they stormed ashore under machine gun fire and fierce French Vichy resistance. Within days, they seized the city, their first victory in a long campaign. But the real test lay ahead in the mountains and deserts of Tunisia. Here, the 26th fought the veterans of the Africa Corps, Rommel's best. At Kasserine Pass, El Guetar, and Mature, the regiment learned hard lessons in modern warfare, lessons that would carry them to Europe. By May 1943, North Africa was in Allied hands, and the Blue Spaders had earned their first battle streamer of the war. In Operation Husky, the 26th Infantry landed at Gela, Sicily, alongside their sister regiment, the 16th. Fighting through heat, dust, and fortified positions, they pushed across the island, helping to open the Mediterranean to Allied control. The Blue Spaders had become seasoned veterans, confident, capable, and ready for the greatest invasion in history. D-Day, June 6, 1944. The 26th Infantry Regiment was among the second wave of the assault on Omaha Beach. The 16th Infantry had gone first and paid dearly. As the Blue Spaders came ashore, they found a beach strewn with wreckage, burning tanks, and fallen men. Under relentless German fire, the 26th pressed inland, scaling bluffs and clearing trenches one by one. They broke through the enemy lines, linking up with the 16th Infantry by nightfall. Together, they secured the beachhead that would open the way to France. Once ashore, the 26th Infantry advanced relentlessly through Marigny, Mortagne, and Aachen, where they fought some of the fiercest urban battles of the war. In Aachen, the first German city captured by the Allies, the Blue Spaders went house to house, room by room, clearing out entrenched defenders. Then came the Hurtgen Forest, a cold, rain-soaked nightmare of mud and mines. The regiment suffered heavy losses, but refused to yield. Their discipline and courage earned the respect of every division that fought beside them. In December 1944, Hitler launched his last great offensive, the Battle of the Bulge. The 26th Infantry was rushed into the fight, defending critical ground near Böllingen and Bütgenbach. Amid blizzards and bitter cold, they held firm, breaking repeated German assaults by elite panzer divisions. Their stand helped stop the German advance and turn the tide of the battle. By March 1945, the Blue Spaders were crossing the Rhine River, driving deep into Germany and liberating Czechoslovakia by war's end. When the guns finally fell silent, the 26th Infantry Regiment had fought in 8 major campaigns, earning 2 presidential unit citations and decorations from France and Belgium. More than 1,200 Blue Spaders gave their lives in World War II. But their courage paved the road to victory. From the sands of Africa to the heart of Germany, the 26th Infantry's legacy did not end in 1945. They fought again in Vietnam, Desert Storm, Iraq, and Afghanistan, carrying the same regimental colors that flew over Omaha Beach. Today, they stand as part of the 1st Infantry Division, continuing a tradition over a century old.